Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, baby. We're backs. We's are backs, people. Unlimited Budget Works here again with a beautiful animation and just epic characters and just the epicness continues. God dang it! I freaking love the Fate series. This stuff is my show now. It is my show right now, and I just gotta give a big thanks to everybody that tried to recommend me to watch Fate Zero and everything. So I finally watched that all the way through. Loved it. It's in my top 5, almost number 1. It competes with Attack on Titan right now, but it's a magnificent anime. This is what anime is all about, you know. And then with the animation, it was just so crisp all the time. Like I love this. The same thing with Fate Stay Night. It's just always so good. Unfoldables just they're beautiful. They rival with Madhouse when it comes to animation. Though I think they might be better, but I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, thank you everybody that told me to watch that because now I have a greater understanding what's going on with Fate Stay Night, and I understand the characters a lot more now too, like Toshaka for instance, and just Gilgamesh is in here, like, oh, Gilgamesh is my favorite character. It's like, and what he did with Fate Zero, I'm gonna just leave it alone. But God, now I understand, like, I get the grasp of a lot of things now. I'm just like, oh, I feel so good to be in the inside with everybody, not the outside like I used to be. It's just it's beautiful. It is beautiful. But with this episode here, we're back with Fate Stay Night, and we got some betrayals going on up in here. We got some character development for a certain character, and we got some romance developing in this episode as well between freaking Shiro and Rin. Yeah, Shiro X Rin is happening, baby. So yeah, it's all very interesting. So first thing I want to talk about is some of the development when it comes to Archer and his backstory, actually, because it seems like he must be like some kind of like special servant in a way. Like he seems like he's been on a different realm where he was pretty much actually like an overseer in a way to watch over like the human world and everything, seeing what's going on with that, and be kind of like intervene in certain things in that nature. That's what it seems like, anyways, to me, from what I was getting from it, anyways, with the Toshaka's dream. So yeah, with everything he was going on here, he just there's a lot of regrets he had going on. A lot of stupid stuff was happening he couldn't really control and everything like that. There's a lot of grief, a lot of this crap happening while he was doing all that in that realm and everything in that nature. So that's one thing I was getting from it, anyways. And speaking of regret, Rin actually having regret right now with most of her decisions and everything that nature because she just feels like every move she makes, when it comes to at least the important ones, the really important ones, the first important thing she can never actually successfully do. But when it comes to like the second or third, she can easily handle that. So she always just seems like she messed up on the biggest part, is what it is, and she's just feeling regretful on that. And pretty much, what Archer ends up telling her is that, hey, the people are like you shine brighter when you don't harp on regret and you keep moving forward and make it until you make your decisions right. Pretty much is what it is, is what he was saying here. And what is interesting about that is when Archer said that, you kind of relate that to Shiro because Shiro kind of ended up saying something similar along the lines, talking to Ren later on in the episode, that you don't really try to hold on to regrets. You just keep on moving forward, and you got to keep on pushing until something good happens where your decision actually does come out right, and so on and so forth. So it's just interesting that Archer and Shiro are kind of saying the same thing here, and that's just something you want to note to keep a look at because it's interesting. It's interesting. So it's interesting seeing some of the development when it comes to Archer. Anyways, I'm not sure if I completely understood exactly what was going on there. Like I said, I explained it. But if I'm wrong on that, tell me what you got. Tell me what was actually going on. You guys probably know better than me. But yeah. So the other thing is the betrayal. Archer ends up betraying Rin. Yeah, I was mad a little bit. I was like, dude, bruh, come on, man, why you gonna do that? And he's like, oh, no, I'm gonna go to the winning side, like sucker, like really. I mean, granted, Caster and her master, they are something else. I mean, that dude, the master, I don't know what's wrong with him. Why is he on steroids? Like, what the heck? Like, why he's gotta be OP? And the caster, she is just sly and so smooth with everything. Like, that's why when Ren wanted to try to fight with caster one on one v one, it's like, how are you gonna handle that by yourself while Archer goes on and faces against the master? And I'm just like, and she's saying like it depends on how circumstances. Like, I mean. Yeah, and it looked like she was doing a little bit of something there, but I'm like, you only did some smoke screens and you got some few shots in, but it didn't hit her or anything like that. I mean, I was really curious. Honestly, I really wanted to see that battle. I'm not gonna lie, because honestly, when it comes to Face Day Night, when it comes to Rin, I wish we got to see more of her power. Like, I really want her to really seem more powerful than this. No, she just seems kind of like lackluster in some cases. And as we know, Shiro is gaining strength real quick and gonna end up surpassing her very soon. It seems like right here, and I really just hope that there's more to Rin when it comes to her power than what we're seeing right now, because she just feels a little weak, and then she has to be saved by this get by Shiro and everything. And I'm like, I don't know. Again, it's just on a personal level. I just don't like when we see like these like a character that seems strong, like a female that seems strong, but then kind of like goes in the background, feels kind of weak in a way. It's the same thing when it comes to Tokyo Ghoul with with a certain character. What's her name? Toka. Yeah, because she seemed pretty strong in the beginning, but then she kind of like just went in the background. Like she didn't really seem like anything afterwards. And I don't like that. I want them to still be on the same level in some ways, but I know that's probably not gonna happen. But I just want to see more from Rin. Not to mention I know her backstory. Her father was actually pretty darn good as a mage. So I would like to think she has something going on there. You got Toshaka blood running inside you, Rin. So let's show what you can do. So that's why I really wanted to see that battle, but of course I wasn't gonna have him because this boy had to betray, gone with freaking Caster. Now she is his master and everything, and I'm like, dang, like dang. But honestly, it's not that bad because I believe he has a plan. I mean, he knew Shiro was there the whole time, so I'm thinking there's something he's trying to do. Maybe there's something he figured out when it comes to Shiro that he needs to do some kind of pushing to get him to really, come out, when it comes to his power and stuff like that. So maybe he's trying to put them in a hole in a way to really push out that strength from Shiro before he does his betrayal on Caster. That's what I think he's doing. I don't think he's just flat out portraying. 'Cause I don't think he's that kind of guy. I really don't think he is. I mean, he's seen human behavior before and so on and so forth. So he has a better understanding than some other people do. So I'm just curious what else. I mean, I'm just curious. Like, I don't think he's doing all that. I don't think he's just a pure betrayer or anything like that. So though it upset me, I have faith in him. I have faith in him. And yeah, the last part of this episode, we have this love relationship. This love just developing with Rin and Shiro. Shiro pretty much actually confesses to her, and I'm like, bruh, like, congratulations, get her, and yeah, she's somewhat submitted, like, she ain't trying to mess with it. He's like, well, how you gonna just blast out with that all of a sudden, like, it's like, it's getting ridiculous, but then, she's like, thank you for saving me, though, had a little moment, had head resting on his back and stuff, like, yeah, bro, yeah, you got the girl, son, get it. So I mean, I like that. This whole little relationship they got going on. They're nice. They're nice. I'll admit. I mean, Shiro, he's been like iffy for me, but he's growing on me a little bit though. Especially seeing when he got them blades and stuff. He's so beast with it. He can start actually manifesting his blades, but he can't full on use it yet. But when he does, I can't wait for him to just be like this beast of a character. 'Cause I know he will be. So yeah, I look forward to seeing next week's episode of Fate Stay Night. I will probably continue following the series. It's one of my favorite series. I freaking love it. So yes, definitely. If you like this video, make sure to like it and subscribe. Also, leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this episode of Fate Stay Night. How y'all feel about it? One last thing before I actually end off this video, I just gotta ask, why is Caster freaking holding up Saber all like that in this episode? Like, it was very suggestive. Like, why was her skirt up? Like, what happened? Like, Caster, what were you doing? Like, let's go leave it alone. Just leave that to your imagination. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, this has been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, people, break out.